gravity of Earth is much too strong. I've been down here on the pavement for far too long. But when you take my hand, the air begins to thin. I feel the stardust waking up beneath my skin. Don't need a rocket ship or a silver wing, just the way you hold me while the angels sing. Unbind the anchors, let the heavy world fall. I'm here in a distant celestial call. The clouds are like velvet, the night is a sea, and you're the captain of this galaxy. So darling, swing me to the moon and leave me there, floating on a melody through the midnight air. Wrap me in a rhythm that's steady and deep, while the rest of the weary world is fast asleep. A high fidelity romance, a soul-to-soul flight. Swing me to the moon on this velvet night. Let's waltz upon the rings of Saturn for a while. I'd travel light years just to see you smile. No static in the signal, no shadows in the mix, just a classic kind of magic that no one needs to fix. The stars are our footlights, the cosmos is our stage, a timeless kind of story on a golden page. Higher than the birds, beyond the reach of words, in this premium silence we're finally free. Just the bass, the stars, and you. Steady and deep, while the rest of the weary world is fast asleep. A high fidelity romance, a soul-to-soul flight. Swing me to the moon on this velvet night. Take me up where the air is sweet. No more shoes for my tired feet. The chandelier is dark, the guests have gone away. The silver's lost its shine in the shadows of the day. There's no champagne and crystal, no roses in a vase, just the quiet hum of moonlight falling on your face. We don't need the velvet, we don't need the gold to have a story that's never been told. stage is bare and wide, but I've got all the music right here by my side. Your heartbeat is a rhythm, your breath is a refrain, a melody that's sweeter than a glass of expensive grain. Let the world keep its diamonds, let them have the prize. I find my riches looking in your eyes. It's just a slow dance in an empty room, safe and sound in the midnight's blue. No velvet curtains, no spotlights glare, just the scent of your skin in the cool night air. The simplest love is the grandest thing we do in this empty room with nothing but you. The glitter to know that we're bright. We don't need the city to give us the light. Let the walls be bare, let the floor be cold. Your arms are the only home I'll ever want to hold. It's just a slow dance in an empty room, safe and sound in the midnight's blue. No velvet curtains, no spotlights glare, just the scent of your skin in the cool night air. Spin outside, we've got nowhere to hide. Just one more step in the hollow glow, so slow, so slow. I don't need to hear the radio, I don't need the band to feel the secret vibration beneath your steady hand. It's a masterclass in motion, a sophisticated flow, a hidden kind of music that only we two know. I can feel it in your pulse, a syncopated beat, moving like a river through the cold and winter street. It's not just blood and bone, dear, it's something more refined, a symphony of starlight and a fever of the mind. There's a trumpet in your laughter, a cello in your sigh, a sophisticated rhythm in the corner of your eye. You're a walking composition, a song that's never through, and I'm just the lucky listener who gets to play with you. Every time you touch me, the scale begins to rise from the shadow of my spirit to the sunlight in your eyes. It's a vintage kind of magic, a legacy of soul, the only kind of music that can make a person whole. Oh, I can feel the jazz in your veins, baby, slow and deep, a melody that's waking while the world is fast asleep. It's a blue note in your spirit, a gold note in your kiss, the most elegant surrender in a moment such as this. Let the world keep on screaming, let the noise begin to fade while we dance to the rhythm that your very soul has made. It's written in your DNA, in every breath you take, a sophisticated masterpiece for nobody's sake but mine. No conductor, no sheet music, no rules to hold us down, just the finest kind of jazz that can be found in this town. Oh, I can feel the jazz in your veins, baby, slow and deep, a melody that's waking while the world is fast asleep. It's a blue note in your spirit, a gold note in your kiss, while we dance to the rhythm that your very soul has made. I hear you in every beat, in every breath, so bitter and sweet. Stay in the groove, stay in the flow. It's in your blood. It's in your blood. We don't march to the beat of a simple drum. We don't wait for the standard 1-2 to come. Your sudden accent, a beautiful delay, changing the feeling in a sophisticated way. I was playing it safe, staying strictly in line, until you broke the meter and you made it divine. A high fidelity glitch, a soulful surprise. I can see the complex notation in your eyes. The metronome is weeping because we won't obey. We're finding the pocket in a different way, between the pulses and the space left behind. That's where the premium magic is designed. Oh, we got syncopated hearts baby, you and me, landing on the end of the melody. A clean low and punch, a rhythmic art, playing the spaces that tear us apart. No straight ahead timing, no predictable start, just the soulful swing of our syncopated hearts. Syncopated hearts. A harmony is jagged, full of tension and release, a beautiful friction that brings me so much peace. We're improvising through the darkest of nights. Closed mic, our whispers under the studio lights. You're the sharp, I'm the flat, in the perfect blend, a sophisticated circle that'll never end. Polished and balanced yet raw in the soul, is the lack of symmetry that makes us whole. Dissonance, then a sweet resolution. Our love is the only evolution. Can you feel the swing? Can you hear the shift? Every silence is a premium gift. Playing the spaces that tear us apart. No straight ahead timing, no predictable start, just the soulful swing of our syncopated hearts. Upbeat, never where they expect us to be. Stay in the pocket, darling. The stars must be jealous of the way you glow in the soft velvet shadow of the radio. The world is a blur, a chaotic design, but everything's perfect since you became mine. I'm lost in the amber of your vintage soul. You speak like a cello, low and so sweet. The pavement is cold, but your summer heat. It's not just the words, it's the way that you lean, like a classic movie, a mid-century scene. I don't need the silver, I don't need the gold, just your hand to hold. It's the effortless magic of us, a lifetime of love and a moment of trust, in the rhythm of jazz, in the glow of the moon. I hope that of a perfect night. Always you. Is jagged, a coastline made of glass, watching all the weary ships and lonely sailors pass. The fog is rolling heavy, the lighthouse starts to fade, and every heart is frightened by the choices it has made. But I don't fear the thunder, I don't fear the gale, I don't need the compass or the snapping of the sail, because I see the lanterns flickering in the blue, the only light that matters, the one that leads to you. Silver, the air is soft and still, the wind has lost its power, and the night has lost its chill. I'm dropping every anchor, I'm letting down the guard. The battle for the horizon doesn't have to be so hard. It's a sophisticated mercy, a luxury of peace, to find the one and only place where all the struggle cease. Oh, you are my safe harbor, my refuge from the deep, the only secret promise I'm truly glad to keep. The storm can have the ocean, the wind can have the sea, as long as you are standing right here next to me. It's a quiet kind of kingdom, a sanctuary so true. My beautiful safe harbor is nothing else but you. Let the tides go rushing by, let the seasons turn to gray. I found the solid ground where I'm gonna stay. No more drifting in the dark, no more searching for the shore. I've reached the final landing, and I'm not leaving anymore. Oh, you are my safe harbor, my refuge from the deep, the only secret promise I'm truly glad to keep. The storm can have the ocean, the wind can have the sea. My beautiful safe harbor is nothing else but you. The anchor's down, deep. I'm home. Yeah. The wicker basket sitting on the kitchen floor while the clouds are weeping right outside our door. We had a canyon planned, a patch of clover green, but the sky turned slate, a high fidelity scene. The wine is chilled, the grapes are cool and sweet, but the grass is soaking on our favorite street. The thunder's humming a low-frequency tune, replacing the heat of a summer afternoon. But don't you worry, don't you look so blue. I got a sophisticated plan for me and you. We'll spread the blanket on the living room rug and trade the sunshine for a premium hug. Oh, it's a rainy day picnic, safe and sound, with a clean low and punch while the rain hits the ground. No ants in the sugar, no wind in the hair, just a soulful resonance in the indoor air. Polished and balanced, a silver design. The best kind of picnic is yours and mine. Close mic, the sound of the cork coming out. This is what a high fidelity love is about. The pillows and mountains, the hallways, a trail. We're sailing a sea that was never meant to fail. The production is intimate, the signals are true. Everything's clearer when I'm indoors with you, tracing the patterns of the rain on the pane while the upright bass washes away the strain. The roof is our sky, the lamp is our sun. The best kind of party is a party for 1 plus 1. Can you hear the rhythm? Can you feel the glow? The garden can't wait, we've got nowhere to go. Sound with a clean low and punch while the rain hits the ground. Oh, no ants in the sugar, no wind in the hair, just a soulful resonance in the indoor air. Polished and balanced, a silver design. The best kind of picnic is yours and mine. Let it pour in the pocket, in the light, past the cheese, darling, so clean. Our rainy day picnic. Our rainy day picnic. sirens are screaming in the canyon of stone. A million strangers, yet feeling alone. The world is a clock with a broken spring, ticking too fast for a soul that wants to sing. But here in this corner, behind the heavy glass, we watch the blur of the commuters pass. We've carved out a canyon, we found a retreat high above the rhythm of the city's concrete. Your watch is on the table, face down on the wood. We're hiding from the musts and the should. Just 60 seconds, or maybe a few more, while the busy people are banging on the door. Let the emails wait, let the telephones cry. I've got the only truth looking in your eyes. Of pleasures, the calmest of joys, just a sliver of time tucked away in your hand, the only peaceful acre in this restless land. It's not an hour, it's not even a day, but it's enough to wash the static away. A velvet pause, a sophisticated sigh underneath the chaos of the neon sky. Oh, give me these stolen minutes, precious and deep, a tiny little treasure that the world couldn't keep. A quiet revolution in the middle of the noise, just a sliver of time tucked away in your hand. The world can wait, the clock can stand still just for a moment. If you say it will, stolen time, perfectly mine. Don't let them in yet. The house is a cathedral of shadows and dust, except for the keys and this feeling of trust. You're dreaming in ivory, just a few feet away, while I'm chasing the echoes of a long, tired day. My fingers are searching for a chord that's as deep as the rhythm of your breathing while you're fast asleep. Look at the window, see how the silver light spills on the wood. If I could capture this silence, you know that I would. A pale beam of heaven, a map on the floor, leading me straight to your heart's open door. There's moonlight on my piano and your soul in every line. I'm weaving the starlight with a love so divine. Each black and white key is a prayer in the air, composing a lullaby for the grace that you wear. Softly now, slowly now, let the melody flow in the blue tinted magic of the moonlight's glow. I play a flat fifth like a sigh in the dark, watching the dust motes dance with a spark. I don't need an audience, I don't need the fame, just the way that the bridge seems to whisper your name. If I hit the sustain, will this moment stay true until the sun wakes the world and returns me to you? There's moonlight on my piano and your soul in every line. I'm weaving the starlight with a love so divine. Each black and white key is a prayer in the air, composing a lullaby for the grace that you wear. Softly now, slowly now, let the melody flow in the blue tinted magic of the moonlight's glow. Rest your head, the song is almost done. I'll keep the watch until the morning sun. Just the silver on the keys, and you and me. The desk is cluttered with the ghosts of what I meant to say. A graveyard of white paper where the shadows come to play. I dip my nib in sorrow in a well of midnight blue, trying to find the grammar for a life without you. The cursive starts to tremble, the loops begin to fail, like a weary little ship in a sudden lonely gale. A drop of salt and water falls and hits the letter J, watching how the just and joy begin to wash away. The ink begins to wander, a river on the page, a blue and blurry witness to this lonely, silent age. I'm writing to a memory, I'm sending to the wind a catalog of everything before the end begin. Oh, it's just blue ink and heartbreak smearing in the light, a lonely lady's gospel in the middle of the night. It's elegant and ugly, it's beautiful and blue, the only way I know to say goodbye to you. One more teary sentence, one more jagged line before I fold the paper and pretend that I'm fine. I could have sent a telegram, I could have made a call, but some things need the ink or they don't exist at all. The stain upon the parchment, the scent of cedar wood, it says the things that silence never quite could. Oh, it's just blue ink and heartbreak smearing in the light, a lonely lady's gospel in the middle of the night. It's elegant and ugly, it's beautiful and blue. One more teary sentence before I'm through. Watch the blue bleed into the white, the final word I'll ever write. Fold it once, fold it twice. Goodbye. My blue heartbreak. My blue heartbreak. The clouds are heavy, a bruised shade of blue, just like the evening I first ran into you. The dust of the pavement begins to ignite as the first silver droplets fall into the light. I close my eyes and the world disappears, and I'm back in the rhythm of all of those years. Before the first word, before the first day, there was just this aroma leading the way. It's the breath of the garden, the salt of the sea, the way that the earth sighs and finally feels free. Petrichor rising from the stones in the street, mixing with the perfume so heavy and sweet that you wore on your neck. Or was it your hair? A ghost of a memory that's still hanging there. In every cold breeze and every dark sky, I'm back in that moment and I'm wondering why. It's the scent of the rain and the scent of you, a fragrance that colors Dancing on a tin roof bar, the smell of your coat in the back of a car. It's a vintage emotion, a visceral ache, a thirst that 1,000 dry summers won't slake. You're the ozone, the amber, the wet, wild rose, the secret that only the April wind knows. It's the scent of the rain and the scent of you, a fragrance that colors my gray heart to blue. One part the thunder, one part your skin, the place where the storm and the longing begin. If I could bottle this air, if I could hold it in time, let the sky fall, let the ground breathe. I can still smell the hope up your lace-covered sleeve. Just a drop, just a trace of the rain in your face. The metronome is ticking on the shelf, but I found a better timing for myself. I don't need the flashing lights or the digital glow to tell me when to speed up or when to go slow. I just lean my head against your linen chest and let the world's frantic motion go to rest. It's a steady thrum, a warm acoustic line, perfectly balanced and perfectly mine. No static, no friction, just a soulful thud, moving like a river through the bone and the blood. I'm living by the rhythm of your heartbeat, baby. It's the only clock that never drives me crazy. 1, 2, 1, 2, a clean low and punch, the only melody I'm following on a hunch. In this high fidelity love, we're perfectly in time. Your pulse is the reason and your soul is the rhyme. The studio is quiet, the faders are up. I'm drinking your essence from a porcelain cup. Every breath you take is a sophisticated sway that carries all my heavy gray worries away. Close mic, our silence, let the resonance bloom. There's enough magic here to fill the entire room. Looked up, can you feel the swing? It's a premium thing. No master recording could ever compare to the sound of the life that we both share. Crazy 1, 2, 1, 2, a clean low and punch, the only melody I'm following on a hunch. In this high fidelity love, we're perfectly in time. Your pulse is the reason and your soul is the rhyme. Keep the rhythm, my metronome. The sky looks so arrogant tonight, wearing a million diamonds bathed in silver light. They're Sirius burning sharp, and Orion standing tall, promising eternity to the eyes of one and all. But I sit here in the shadows, my back against the blue, because the only light I'm chasing is the glow I find in you. If the heavens asked me to give back every spark, to extinguish the galaxy and leave the cosmos dark, I wouldn't mind the silence, I wouldn't fear the cold, as long as I could watch your secret joy unfold. Let the sky turn into charcoal, let the universe go blind, as long as your laughter is the only compass I can find. I'd trade every star just for your smile, I'd surrender the moon to hold your gaze a while. Let the Milky Way crumble into dust and gray, as long as your heavy heart finds its light today. Because to me, the sun is just a ghost in the sky, compared to the spark that dances in the corner of your eye. Is far too vast, far too wide and cold, just a collection of dust and stories already told. But your smile is the only place that's true, the only miracle I need is the one I see in you. I'd trade every star just for your smile, I'd surrender the moon to hold your gaze a while. Let the Milky Way crumble into dust and gray, as long as your heavy heart finds its light today. Take all the light away, sweep the sky into the bay. I've got my own heaven now, written on your brow, just you and that smile. The world is a map with the ink all blurred and gray. I've lost the north, I've lost the south, I've lost the way. The signs on the road are pointing to nowhere at all, and I'm just a traveler waiting for the shadows to fall. I used to look at the stars, I used to study the charts, trying to find a logic for two wandering hearts. But the needle just spins and the wind begins to rise, until I find the steady center in the circle of your eyes. I don't need the magnets, I don't need the brass, I don't need to watch how the lonely seasons pass. In the amber of your gaze, the path is suddenly clear, a sophisticated courage that drowns out every fear. It's a vintage kind of guidance, a light that's deep and true, telling me that every road was meant to lead to you. Oh, it's the compass in your eyes, my silver and my gold, the only story of direction that ever needs be told. When the fog is rolling heavy and I'm drifting out to sea, your quiet invitation is the only map I need. No matter where I wander, no matter where I rise, I'll always find my way back home to the compass in your eyes. Let the others follow the sun, let them follow the moon. I found a better rhythm, I found a better tune. It's a masterclass in knowing, a sanctuary of sight, the only kind of wisdom that survives the deepest night. Oh, it's the compass in your eyes, my silver and my gold, the only story of direction that ever needs be told. No matter where I wander, no matter where I rise, I'll always find my way back home to the compass in your eyes. I see the north now in the way you look at me. Everything is steady as far as I can see. Just stay focused